Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now you may have caught it, but there was a recent November live stream by Asobo, and there were some mightily interesting points and updates brought up in that live stream. In this video I'm going to give you the key moments, the things I'm most excited about when I heard about them in that live stream, including a couple of updates, core updates for the sim, but also an interesting world update coming, and a new famous flyer which is also mightily interesting, as well as, like I mentioned, a couple of updates to the sim itself which could change it to the way it's behaving now currently. Well, okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. So after the first introductions were made in the live stream, the first Q&A session opened up. A couple of things of interest there, but one thing that really grabbed my attention is the new inner builds A320. George was asked about this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut up talking and let you listen to his talk on the upcoming A320.
George. Alright. On the subject of aircraft, can you talk to us about new builds A320?
Yeah, the A320, I mean, I think it's a huge effort. You saw that we put a version of it out in the beta just recently. So I think there were like 3 questions that I read into this. When will it be free? Yes. When will it be released? A little bit unknown, actually. So during testing, we encountered an application crash rate on consoles that was way too high to pass certification. So basically the team needs to go back and fix this before we can actually release this plane. But we're confident we'll get there. But it's just going to take probably a few more months. I don't know.
Okay, good to know.
A little bit later on in the live stream, which is linked down below for you in the description, and that's broken up in sections if you want to go and watch it throughout. But there was talk about the ozone changes. Many people didn't find the actual ozone in the day and night cycle realistic, and the whole horizon effect and that type of thing. So there's changes coming for that, giving apparently more realistic colours and looks to that, which is quite an exciting upcoming event. And then on the next section, Sebastian was talking about the upcoming ground changes. Not something I was aware of was a problem or is a problem in the sim at the moment. But he's saying basically the ground handling is similar to what it's, in a nutshell, it's similar to what it's was like in Flight Simulator X. So they've started looking for the new sim, Flight Sim 2024, on changing how your aircraft behaves on the ground. And they're going to implement this apparently in Flight Sim 2020 as well. So if you're on a hill, you won't be sliding up or down, you know, if you parking brakes on, that type of thing, and just the way the whole aircraft reacts on the ground sounds quite fascinating. Again, I've linked the live stream down below in the description. Go and listen to what Sebastian talks about. It's quite a large section on the ground handling. If it improves the realism in the sim, I'm all for it, and I was quite fascinated listening to his explanation of how it may change things, how it may change the realism of ground handling in Flight Sim 2020 as well. So yeah, that's quite an exciting upcoming change. And then in the next section, famous Flyer 8, George was talking about it, the Cessna 207. Now, famous flyers can be hit or miss for me. Some I like, many I don't go back to. I'm hoping this one, it's a Cessna with analog dials, looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be grabbing this one. Apparently it's coming soon on the 12th of the 12th, so not long to wait for that one. Yeah, really excited for this upcoming famous Flyer 8. And then a little bit further on in the live stream, there was another Q&A session, Q&A session 2. The first item on the list there, the download speeds that many people seem to have in the sim trying to download something. It's quite a complex subject, this. And they did talk about this in length. Go and watch the live stream, link down below if you want the full information on this. In a nutshell, they're talking about improving this. Certainly for Flight Sim 2024, the way that the packages are distributed and goodness knows what. It's apparently bad architecture they have at the moment, and it's due to the whole Flight Sim 2020 architecture that causes a lot of these problems and issues, apparently. So this is going to be certainly improved, apparently for Flight Sim 2024, time will tell, and hopefully this will be rolled out for the current sim, Flight Sim 2020 as well, where we will get improved download speeds. You know, for me personally, just for example, if I'm downloading anywhere else, I get blinding speeds. I can download 100 gigabytes of data, or game, or goodness knows what, in a matter of a few hours. I come into the sim, I struggle sometimes to download 1 or 2 gigs in that time. So yeah, fingers crossed that the download speeds for the sim itself will be vastly improved. And then we got news of World Update 16, the Caribbean or Caribbean. Looks absolutely fantastic. Jorg was talking about this. Lots of new points of interest, over 100 of them. Bespoke airports and goodness knows what. Now I'm flying over the Caribbean currently in the sim, and it could do with a bit of a touch-up. There's not too many points of interest here, or not much of interest. It doesn't actually really massively look like the Caribbean in the sim. It could look a lot better. So with this new world update coming, and this should be coming soon, yeah, you'll be able to fly over the Caribbean, and you've got flight adventures in there too, and bus trips and goodness knows what. So I'm really looking forward to the new Caribbean world update. Like I said, hopefully this will be coming soon. And for the last section of the live stream, they talked about the roadmap for 2024. So the roadmap for Flight Sim 2020 in 2024. So there's going to be a lot more famous flyers and world updates and city updates and that type of thing, which is all great to hear. So there seems to be still a lot coming for Flight Sim 2020. So there you go, that was the November live stream by Asobo. Some very exciting stuff. Typically those live streams, I think, okay, that's interesting. It's just basically a few sim updates and goodness knows what, or bug fixes. In this case, it seems that we're getting a lot of updates to the actual mechanics of the sim itself, as well as a couple of exciting upcoming things like the World Update 16 and the new Cessna famous flyer. Really looking forward to that one. Let me know down in the comments, let us all know what were your highlights of this November live stream. Are you as excited as I am about it? Let us all know down below. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more videos, and I'll be seeing you soon.